Federal government directs overhauling of road safety measures to curb road crashes. More than 40 bodies recovered and 150 others rescued in Niger State boat Misau. Nigerian Air Force aims at indigenous military manufacturing equipment. Good evening. Welcome to News Desk at 6 on Nta News24. I am Claire Adelabu Abdurrazak. Thank you for joining me. Now, the federal government has directed an overhaul of Nigeria's road safety measures aimed at addressing Nigeria's road safety and reduces road traffic accidents across the nation. Vice President Kashim Shettima gave the directive during a meeting with the leadership of the Federal Road Safety Corps, led by Corps Marshal Shehu Mohammed at the Presidential Villa in Abuja. State House correspondent Abdurrahman Jibrila reports that the Vice President says he will inaugurate the National Road Safety Advisory Council, saddled with the responsibility of reducing traffic accidents by half before 2030. He stressed the urgent need to address increasing road accidents on Nigeria's highways and in the cities caused by non-adherence to traffic regulations. The Vice President, who chairs the National Road Safety Advisory Council, also highlighted the importance of leveraging technology and enforcing discipline to improve road safety, emphasizing interconnectedness nature of road safety with broader security concerns. Corps Marshal Shehu Mohammed says the National Road Safety Advisory Council is a critical aspect of the updated Nigeria Road Safety Strategy 2021 to 2030, outlining the Council's primary functions to include setting national road safety targets, coordinating efforts between federal, state and local governments, and also overseeing the implementation of strategic initiatives. The Council's membership includes 6 governors representing the 6-year political zones, various ministries, the National Security Advisor, and the President of the Association of Local Government of Nigeria. And Green Light Initiative, a non-governmental organization, is partnering the Federal Road Safety Corps to promote pedestrian safety with support from the Alliance for Road Safety in Abuja. Suleiman Abdul Wahab reports that the organization launched a street and market campaign in some parts of Abuja.
As part of efforts to mitigate the danger inherent in navigating complexities of urban transportation, where the pedestrians and the motorists should work in synergy to create a safer environment, the stakes are high, but with commitment and collaboration, change is possible.
Sometimes motor will hit person, or these riders, they will hit person. They will be running, they will not run slowly, they will run speed.
And this is a busy road, then somebody can forget himself and cross anyhow, then motor, if you are overspeeding, or maybe you are drunk, you don't even need to, or maybe you are answering call, all this thing doesn't call for.
Organizations like Green Light Initiative are engaging community leaders, motorists, market men and women, and road safety to advocate stronger policies and better infrastructure to protect pedestrians in Abuja. Many pedestrians and market women also recount their experiences in their daily dealings.
If the road is empty, no way for you that you think that any vehicle wait for you. They didn't move slowly, they move with speed. Vehicles scratches, so that many times they even hit some people here. For us to even cross this problem.
Why we are actually having this campaign is to advocate for a very good parking space for vehicles, so that those vehicles that have been occupying pedestrian walkway here can be moved to a very good location for them. And then we're also advocating for speed reduction, like some of the people we've interacted with. They said we've had some kind of collisions around here involving pedestrians.
With pedestrians in Otako Market, drivers also expressed frustration over the lack of designated zones for pedestrians, oftentimes result in clashes with them. In Abuja, Suleiman Abdul Wahab, Nta News.
And more than 40 bodies have so far been recovered and 150 people rescued, while scores are still declared missing in the River Niger boat mishap, which occurred in Bajibo, a community in Mokwa local government area of Niger State. Our correspondent Fatima Adi reports that a delegation from the Niger State government and officials of the National Hydroelectric Power Producing Areas Development Commission were there on a sport assessment.
The people of Bajibo and Evrons are still in grief over the mishap, mourning the loss of their loved ones as more bodies are being recovered for burial.
I lost members of my family. One body has been recovered, while others are still missing.
More than 300 passengers were reported to be on board the ill-fated boat, which took off from Moody in Kwara State at about 9 o'clock in the night, headed for Bajibo, a community in Mokwa local government area of Niger State, for a festivity before the tragedy struck.
Because of this village, it's a big village. They get small village inside this water, plenty, round. All of them now this market and they come every Friday.
Both Niger State Governor and Managing Director of NIPADEC were represented on the condolence visit to the people of the affected communities.
And we sympathize with the people. I will call on the people of Kwara and the necessary authorities to please. Last year about 31 people died in the same boat mishap. And that was when we told them that even traveling at night while the boat was not even allowed, the law has stated it. And the people here have been able to abide by that, which I'm pleased to say. They listened to what we told them and they're abiding. So we're pleading to other states to also please talk to their boat operators to also comply. Once it's 6 o'clock, please, we're begging you, you leave your boats and you leave your travel till next day in the morning.
The boat was seriously overloaded. Waterways was what caused the boat to break. So I think what we are going to work upon now is to collaborate with the state to provide a law from this House of Assembly, all our member states, because we believe the regulators of this, the boat users, drivers, we are not doing enough. If there is a serious law that will make them not to carry overload, make them not to travel in the night, I think all these boats will come to an end.
And NIPADEC reiterates its commitment to ensuring safety on waterways through its sensitization programs and award of contracts for the removal of logs on waterways from Bajibo in Niger to Kebbi State. Relevant authorities are, however, advocating for more collaborative efforts between agencies responsible for safety on water transportation to provide more life jackets and enforcement of enabling laws to curtail disasters. Fatima Liu, NTA News.
Meanwhile, former President Muhammadu Buhari joins governments and people of Kwara and Niger States as they continue to receive dozens of dead bodies and 100+ others still unaccounted for following disastrous sinking of an overloaded boat crossing the River Niger a few days ago. In a message to the state, the former president says he was extremely pained by the agonizing boat capsize and that his heart and prayers were for the repose of the dead and the successful rescue of several dozens of mostly women and children still unaccounted for. The statement issued by his former spokesman, Garba Shehu, states that the president's thoughts are with the bereaved families. The former president joins the prayers for the rescue of those still missing. He prays that Almighty Allah repose the souls of the deceased and grant prayers for the return of those missing alive and well to their families. And our Nigeria's First Lady, Oluremi Tinubu, has also described the late wife of Akwa Ibom State Governor, Patience Umueno, as a peaceful and God-fearing woman who truly loved her people. She was speaking at the Governor's Lodge, Uyo, during a condolence visit to the Governor of the state, Umueno, on the passing of his wife. The First Lady was joined on the visit by wife of the Vice President, Ajah Nana Shatima, wives of the leadership of the National Assembly and state governors' wives. While going down memory lane on her relationship with the deceased, the First Lady noted that she was honored to have met the deceased.
God will comfort you, sir. Comfort you, the children. And what she couldn't finish, you will finish. I've been talking to your dad. You will help your dad and support your dad. And we will be here for you. You know, your mom was a great woman. And I'm honored to have met her. You know, I can't just say it grieves me. It's just dawning on me that's why my advice to when you meet anybody, treat them with love and respect. I'm glad that I was able to show her a little bit of time, and God will, you know, support you.
And for the governor mourning his wife, it's not something that will go away soon.
For me, the mourning is a lifetime mourning. And that's why I've told a few people that have come to see me that, look, let me take it in bits, because it's not something that will go away. But Your Excellency, you are a mother. Many times she would tell me all of the calls, all of the prayers that the First Lady called,
He appreciated the First Lady for being a true mother to all and promised to sustain the office and activities of the First Lady in the state through his daughter, Helen. Very emotional speech there coming from Nigeria's First Lady. And to Borno State now, where the government has confirmed cholera outbreak. Commissioner for Health and Human Services, Professor Baba Amalamgana, confirmed the outbreak in Maiduguri, the Borno State capital. Fatima Isa tells us more.
200 samples suspected to be cholera were earlier sent for testing, out of which 17 indicated positive of the deadly disease. Borno State Commissioner of Health and Human Services, Professor Babu Malamgana, attributed the outbreak to the recent flood that devastated parts of Maiduguri and environs, displacing about 2 million people, as well as resulting to contamination of potable drinking water.
It's very important that all of us are aware of this disease and take precautions to ensure that, you know, this disease does not take root in our state.
Though no reported case of fatality so far, the commissioner noted that out of the 451 samples collected from 5 local government areas comprising Jere, Mafa, Kwandaga, Dikwa and MMC, 17 came out positive. The commissioner noted that cholera case might now be on an increase across local government areas of Borno State, considering the fact that there are reported cases of the infectious disease in neighboring states of Adamawa and Yobe. He was emphatic that the state government has directed the ministry to carry out immediate intervention to every ramification to contain the menace. Humanitarian partners and organizations including World Health Organization and MSF have also set up facilities to handle suspected cases, in addition to making about 400,000 cholera vaccines available to contain further spread of the infectious disease. In Maiduguri, Fatima Isa, Nta News.
All right, you're watching News Desk at 6 here on Nta News 24 from Abuja. Let's take a short break. We'll be back presently. Welcome back. Now, entrenching collaborative, comprehensive cardiac care as part of efforts at pushing for healthy heart promotion, guests on Good Morning Nigeria say can reduce deaths from cardiovascular diseases. Now, the guests also advocate health insurance coverage for emergency cardiac cases. Leader Samson tells us more.
Treating and managing heart diseases, Gaston Goodmorning in Nigeria noted, is quite expensive and in other climes is covered by health insurance. Unfortunately, high blood pressure, which predisposes to most heart conditions, the experts say are usually without symptoms.
What hypertension does is that it affects those pipes, he calls them the pipes, that lead blood out of the heart. It affects them so much so that the heart muscle begins to get thickened as a way of, responding to the fact that the heart will be pumping against a very high and elevated pressure.
Around the world, we know that heart disease is perhaps the leading cause of death around the world, and Nigeria is no exception. And it's beginning to play a very important role. We've seen recent evidences, recent people dying even on TV, even in National Assembly, and it's something that all of us need to take full cognizance of, especially here in Nigeria.
The cardiologists are clamoring for healthy heart promotion and healthy lifestyle, including exercise, lower salt intake, abstaining from smoking and alcohol.
It depends on when you catch the patient. If a child has a hole in the heart and you fix it at that time, that hole has not had untoward effects on that heart. Will have a normal lifespan.
The key to cardiac diseases is actually prevention. Health promotion is the key, and then of course advocacies to government agencies and then to individuals as per the magnitude of heart diseases, how to identify them early, how to prevent them, and how to get intervention early.
With multiple predisposing factors, the guests urge Nigerians to ensure regular blood pressure checks to identify and mitigate future risks to the heart, which is the most critical organ for human survival. In Abuja, Lydia Samson, Nta News.
And the Social Science Academy of Nigeria wants the National Assembly to reconsider and pass into law the Gender and Equal Opportunities Bill to enable women contribute more in development of their country. The group once again projected the importance of the bill at a forum on Gender and Equal Opportunities Bill and Democratic Deepening held here in Abuja. Joseph Otseng was there.
The Gender and Equal Opportunities Bill failed to skate through the floor of the 9th National Assembly. It is a framework towards empowering women and upscaling them to the mainstream of the nation's economic development.
The bill was initially rejected because it was claimed that Section 42 of the Constitution of Nigeria, as amended, had already guaranteed equal opportunities for everybody. But what we're trying to emphasize here is that the passage of the bill will facilitate the upgrading of women's status in society in Nigeria.
The Social Science Academy of Nigeria believes the bill goes beyond gender equality and can unlock lots of cultural, religious, and traditional elements hindering development of women who would have played a significant role in nation building.
Over 70% of women, especially in rural areas, lack access to basic education and health care. Nigeria ranks 130th out of 166 countries in the Global Gender Index, while gender-based violence remains pervasive, affecting nearly 1 in 3 women.
Available statistics show that out of the 233 million estimated population of Nigeria, women are 110 million in number. Neglecting this significant number of Nigeria's population to the Social Science Academy of Nigeria undermines one of the country's most important resources. In Abuja, Joseph Otseng, Nta News.
And the Nigerian Air Force will continue to make strides in indigenous military manufacturing as part of its broader strategy to enhance national security and self-reliance. The Chief of the Air Staff, Air Marshal Hassan Abubakar, stated this at the Defense and Services Transformation and Innovation branches of the Armed Forces of Nigeria seminar. Defense correspondent Olajide Bello was there.
Air Marshal Abubakar emphasized the need to adopt innovation to address evolving security challenges with the ongoing initiatives aimed at boosting the NAF's operational capabilities. The Chief of the Air Staff revealed that NAF is in the final stages of negotiating a technology transfer agreement with Besel Zenit Prom of Serbia for the acquisition of 57mm rocket technology to significantly enhance Nigeria's ability to manufacture advanced rocket systems, strengthening the nation's armament capabilities. The NAF is collaborating with UA Vision of Portugal to fully operationalize the Seigumi unmanned aerial vehicle within Nigeria with a view to provide a crucial boost to the NAF's surveillance and reconnaissance capabilities and enabling more effective monitoring of national airspace. Air Marshal Abubakar also outlined several research and development projects nearing operationalization, including the ultrasonic solar bird scare cannon device designed to protect vital installations and the rapid response operation geo-coordination device, which will improve field communication and coordination. The Nigerian Air Force is developing the Tactical Mobile Combat Smart Helmet, an advanced protective gear designed to enhance situational awareness in combat, and is moving towards local production of general-purpose machine gun ammunition links and 250 kg bomb impact fuses. The Defense Headquarters and Services Transformation and Innovation branches of the Armed Forces of Nigeria convene quarterly to review the progress of ongoing transformation initiatives within the Nigerian military. Olajide Bello, Nta News.
All right, let's quickly remind you of our major stories. Government directs overhauling of road safety measures to curb road crashes. More than 40 bodies recovered and 150 others rescued in Niger State boat mishap. Nigerian Air Force says it is aiming at indigenous military manufacturing of equipment. And the Minister of Defense, Mohammed Badaru, has reiterated President Bola Ahmed Tinubu's commitment to troops' welfare and training in the ongoing drive to further secure the nation. Defense correspondent Ismail Musa reports that this was at the graduation ceremony for Army War College, Nigeria, Course 8, 2024.
Confer on 75 of you, individually and collectively.
With this symbolic ceremony, these military officers have been conferred Fellows of the Army War College Nigeria, a prestigious institution established in 2017 as the highest professional military education institution of the Nigerian Army. The college mission is to produce trained and inspired operational level leaders for the Nigerian Army with strategic skills in planning, conduct of operations, and general application of land power in a joint environment.
Be careful of solutions you proffer today, as they may become problems for tomorrow. There will be high demand from you for excellence, knowledge, ideas, options, and quality service, among others.
The Minister of Defense charged the graduates to lead with integrity and be dynamic in the quest to combat threats.
Always remembering that true leadership is about serving others and making decisions that reflect the highest military values of honor and greatness.
Lieutenant Colonel Akmil Regis from Côte d'Ivoire is the best graduating allied officer.
The War College is not an easy course, so you have to be ready to follow this course intellectually and physically.
A total of 75 officers from the Nigerian Armed Forces, 6 from allied countries, were conferred fellows of the Army War College Nigeria. In Abuja, Ismail Musa, Nta News.
And that also ends our news broadcast from Nta News24. We thank you for watching and for staying with us. But don't forget to join the network service at 9 for the network news. And there will also be the news at 7 on Nta International. But from the rest of us here, let's have a good night. Bye-bye.